on, shut up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today on this cold and rotten Monday? We got some of the white stuff, guys. I'm not too happy about it. It's kicking my butt. Oh, man, I'm telling you. But hey, we knew it was coming. How is everybody this morning? How is my crew doing? Let's see who's come to hang out with us this morning. Good morning, Roger. Good morning, Pomp. Hey, Pinky, how are you doing? She's dealing out the double espressos. Oh, we need it. Good morning, Sage. Let's see. Hello, Sherry. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, Ed. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Mark. Hello, Mark. And it's afternoon for you, dear sir. Oh no, tax Monday, bad tax bill, even worse. Good Lord. So sorry to hear that, Mark. Oh my goodness. Yes, hopefully everybody's got their brew ready and we're ready to kick back and enjoy. It's warm here. Oh, you're so lucky, Pinky. Yeah, I woke up and seen snow on the roof of the house next door. I'm like, no. Good morning, Sir Wayne. I love the new picture. Love the new name. Wayne's World of Rock Music. That is awesome. Yeah, I will. And my arm and everything is killing me. I am in such pain this morning. This weather needs to hurry up and change so that, God, I can start feeling a little better. Just awful. And I think it's supposed to snow some more today and then some tomorrow. And then I don't know what the heck the rest of the week brings. I'm just afraid to even look. So how's everybody doing today? It's Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. What did everybody do over the weekend? See, I spent mine going crazy. And yesterday I did, oh God, it was a long haul yesterday. Good morning, Wiz. Still not asleep from yesterday. Oh my God, Wiz, what the heck? Music is trying to kill me. I think so. You're going to fall asleep at the keyboard, darling. Yeah, everybody just hand out the coffee, Sage. We need it. We definitely need it. And I've only got one cupper today because my husband took the rest of it to work. I'm thinking, oh, thanks. So I didn't have time to make another pot. So I've got what I've got. Finding Danny, wish I had some brandy. Oh, yeah, me too. I would rub it on my arm, make my arm feel better. My arm's screaming. Yesterday, because what I did yesterday was got up bright and early, hit the stores before the stores got crazy, got all our shopping done, and then come home and started boiling cabbage because I made stuffed cabbage yesterday. And it takes all day. It was worth it. But boy, by the time I was done, it was like I got hit by a truck. Good morning, Sweet Cree. How are you? Good morning, V Team. Welcome. So yeah, here I am just slowly sipping my coffee. I got to use two hands to hold a cup. I'm pathetic. Pathetic and broken. So I've just got that little bit of comfort. And I didn't have time, like I said, to brew a second pot. So I've got to just savor this cup that I've got. Are you Christmas shopping already? No, it was grocery shopping. I really don't buy a lot of gifts. I make people gifts. They seem to appreciate it more. Good morning, James. Stuffed cabbage. How do you make that? Oh, it's really easy, Wayne. You boil the cabbage, and of course, the orchard had awesome heads of cabbage. $4, man. It was huge. I couldn't pass that up. So yeah, you boil the cabbage, pre-boil it, and then the mixture is meat, ground pork, rice, salt, pepper, garlic powder. Mix it all together, and then you put a good amount inside the cabbage leaf. You roll it up, put it in your pot, and then it's cooked with sauce. I also put pork steaks on the bottom of the pan that prevents burning. So you've got a special treat at the bottom when you get to the bottom. It's really good. Really easy. All you got to do, Wayne, is look up online rolled cabbage recipe, and it'll pop up. It's a Polish dish, so it's Polish, Ukraine, all of the people make that. So that's how I spent my day yesterday. Got my first membership in Costco yesterday. It felt like a theme park attraction. Yeah, I know. They've got like everything there. And of course, all retail has all of their Christmas stuff up. So Mark had a Christmas Wonderland experience at Costco. I love stuffed cabbage. Oh yeah, it's great. I've been, it's Polish, so I'm Polish. We make had it my whole life, and it's really easy. It's a good, simple dish to make. It makes a lot. Goes a long ways, and it's just like a comfort food. It's really nice. And yesterday it was cold, but from lifting all of the heavy pans and all of that, my arm is it is screaming. So I'm gonna have to pop a couple of Tylenol and just so I can function today. And of course, this weather doesn't help. I was telling my husband, because he was putting layers on to go to work, and I'm thinking, oh, if we just quit, skip this part of the season, Let's see. Sounds lush. Never heard of it. Yeah, look it up, Wayne. Really easy. You guys would I think you'd enjoy it. If you like cabbage, you're going to like it. I'm a quarter Polish. My mom used to make that, I think, years ago. Yeah, I make it every time this time of year when the cabbage is ready. We make it. And you can freeze the extra, correct? Yes, you can. Yes. Because it does make a lot. So if you don't have a lot of people to feed, but I never end up freezing it because I leave it in the fridge, and then, my son will come over and grab a bunch. Then, somebody will have it for lunch. So freezing is just a waste of time for our house. But yes, you can freeze it as well. Every birthday, we were allowed to choose what we had for dinner. And I always picked stuffed cabbage with rice. Oh, yeah. See, I do that too. When it's everybody's birthday, I say, okay, what do you want for dinner? And then I make their special dinner. Me and my son always knows I want lamb. That's, because lamb's expensive. So it's my birthday. That's the one thing don't buy me all these pretty special gifts. Get me a leg of lamb so that I can have shish kebab. That is gift enough for me. Let me put this up here so everybody can see. There it is. Bam. Have you tried heat cream or freeze gel? I have stuff that was prescribed by the doctor. Doesn't do any good. And which isn't a shock to me. And then there's all those brands that are out on the market I can't use because either they irritate my skin or they make me sick because the smell is horrendous. And they don't do anything. So usually when it acts up in weather like this, like it hurts all the way down. My fingers are all swollen. Um, and it hurts into my chest. It's that kind of ache. It's horrible. So, and I didn't grab any Tylenol before I started the show, so I'll just have to grab some, and that helps take the edge off. And then I'll tick it off because I got stuff to do in the house. I've got to drag laundry down the cellar, which isn't very easy for me. So usually what I do is I have it in a laundry bag and I just throw it down the stairs. I do that here, Laura. They are always confused when I say it's your birthday. What would you like to eat? Yeah, that's what I always make everybody their favorite dinner and their favorite cake. And that's what everybody gets as a gift, as their favorite dinner and cake. Lamb is lovely. That reminds me. Got some lamb curry left. Oh, you brat. Yes, lamb is definitely my favorite. Not my husband's. He always makes comments when I'm eating it, but that's his problem, not mine. I want grilled cheese and tomato soup for my birthday. I will make that for you, Wiz. There's nothing like a good tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwich. Are you a dipper, Wiz? I'm a dipper. And soup is the best, especially this time of year. I make a lot of soups like that because it's just, it makes you feel so nice and comfy inside. I love it. Good morning, Ace. How are you? We got a little snow here, Ace. How about over your way? I mean, you're only next door. Laura, Donna is exactly the same. I have to ask Donna's sister to apply heat creams on me, and Donna is allergic to it. Yeah, it's awful stuff. It is. And my husband was having problems because my husband's got rotator cuff problems, which is bad for a commercial painter. And so the other day he went and got Advil has like a pain cream. He figures, well, the Advil usually helps. Let me try the cream. Smell? Oh, awful. Didn't do all it did was make his arm burn. And I says, well, apparently you must be allergic to it because he was having skin issues. So I said, don't use it, throw it out. Sometimes depends on the bread. Oh yeah. You gotta dip it. Gotta be a dipper. Going for a clump drag to coffee pot. Be right back. Okay, Sage, pour a cup for me. My husband was grubby, took it all this morning. That's okay, because he's working out in the cold, so he can have the coffee. I'll just deal with what I got left over. I make a great traditional tomato soup with a hint of chili and gives the kid. Yeah, see, that's the beauty of tomato soup, because you can add anything you want to it. I like to add basil to it. It really gives it a great flavor. And then, of course, a lot of people get grossed out, but I like to add macaroni and cheese to my tomato soup. And don't knock it until you try it. It makes it nice and creamy. It's awesome. Lows around 50 here this week. No snow, but rain. Yeah, we had a rain all last week, Liz. And they kept saying it was coming. And it was just a dusting. But I'm like, oh, no. Because I haven't gotten the roof on the shed. I didn't get to it this weekend. So we have a very, very short window. So I got to get that crap together. And it's hard because my son's doesn't live here anymore. He works. My husband's working. So it's me and my father. Me and an 81-year-old man going to be putting the roof on. And I am not looking forward to it. I'm making cauliflower soup for dinner. Cauliflower soup, really? Oh, share that recipe, Cree. I've got cauliflower. I've never had that. Lunch is roast with cabbage, carrots, celery, rutabaga, cooking in the crock pot all morning. Oh, and I bet your house smells so good, Cree. That sounds good. Maybe some bacon bits with it. Yeah, Wiz, I'm telling you. Because everybody goes, ew. And I go, no, you're going to love it. Macaroni and cheese and tomato soup. It's a phenomenal. Good morning, Justin. How are you, sir? Let's see. Pennsylvania is known for tomatoes with mac and cheese. Really? Yeah, because every time I remember when I first made it, my uncle called it dragon puke. I said, no, it's soup. It was so good. Snow where I'm never really lands. It does last long around here. It makes 4 days. The entire country stops, though. I know that's funny when that happens. Where places don't get a lot of snow, and then when you get a little bit of snow, they're all in a panic. We get dumped on, and we got to still keep going. There's snow doesn't stop anybody in New York. They just change out their flip-flops to a pair of Crocs, and then they go out. I put ketchup on mac and cheese. My kids would get grossed out. But then my youngest tried it and loved it. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. My son would do that. My son loves ketchup. But, and I've tried stuff. I always tell everybody, try it. You don't like it, spit it out. Because you don't know until you try it. The smell woke up my husband early this morning. Are you terrible, Creed, teasing your husband? But there ain't nothing better than, because my husband will wake up today too, where I'm cooking something. And the whole house, like, you're making bacon. And, he comes out in the kitchen like a zombie. Oh, you making bacon? Yes, yes, yes. Did I say good morning, Sherry? I don't remember if I did, but if I didn't, good morning. I hate tomatoes unless on pizza and pasta. I know a lot of people like that who don't like tomatoes, but they'll eat pizza or have sauce. I love tomatoes. Nothing better than going out into a garden, picking a tomato off the vine, and just tearing it up. I love the snow. Oh, you got to go in the corner for that, Ace. I'm sorry. Time out for Ace. I have a lot of friends who love the snow. I love it too, from inside the house. I goes, oh, look how beautiful that looks. Ugh, turn the heat up. I used to love it. Love it as a kid. And every year I get older, I just don't want nothing to do with it. I love cherry tomatoes. I bought some yesterday, Pinky. They are like candy. Sweet like candy. I sit there and I snack on them. When I was working, that's what I would do. I would just buy cherry tomatoes and then I would snack on those at work. They're so good. All good over here, but it's gray and raining. Proper UK weather. Yeah, I know. Everybody I talk to, yeah, it's raining. Did you guys get any sunshine over there ever? It's like every 20 minutes it's raining. You guys are always slopping around in boots, and there's got to be some kind of sunshine. Good gracious. This year we were praying for rain. Oh, we were so dry this year. That's why I think we're going to get hit with a bad winter to make up for the water loss. A lot of our lakes and stuff were like down to mud. It was terrible. And all last week, that's all it did was rain. And so it was making up for it. And then it was raining last night. And then it switched over to a dusting of snow. It's probably gone by now, but it was there long enough for me to see it. I'm like, no, not yet. Just Christmas Eve, and then it can leave the day after Christmas. I feel the same way, Sherry. You got to have it for Christmas. Stupid mute. There we go. We have lots of tomatoes and cucumbers planted in the garden now. Oh, yummy, yummy. My favorites. Then you add a little milk and even add cheese. That sounds good, Cree. Yeah, we're in a damp island. Yeah, I just the countryside is so gorgeous. I love watching when you guys go out, and I get to see it. That's how I get to experience the UK is by watching when you guys go out, and it's so pretty. But then it's like every 20 minutes, we gotta hurry up. It's gonna rain. Oh yeah, rain's loads here. I have a vid definitely due to uh being dark loads. To it being dark loads. Yeah. Oh, your hubby didn't like the cauliflower. Oh, didn't like it until you made the soup. I'm sorry. Hello, read it. Good morning, Louisiana. How's it going? You should see it when the sun comes out. We go wild and head straight to the pub. You'd think you'd go to the pub when it's raining, seeing that you'd be inside, so you're being comforted by the drink. And then when the sun comes out, you should go out and roll your drunk ass around in the grass. You're getting it backwards. I think it's just you, Justin. Okay, Wiz. It's done nothing but snow since Friday. So I said, stop. Oh, soup time. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Today was our first little taste of it. There's supposed to be more later. I'll just have to keep my bits up. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to make for dinner. I don't know if I should try the cauliflower soup because my husband's so picky. Very, very picky. And I know if I say, well, I'm going to make this, I'll get a look. He likes cheddar and broccoli soup. Yeah, maybe I'll make that. Who knows? My trainer's still need cleaning after all the mud I had over at the bonfire night. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, no, he won't do clam chowder, Wiz. As I know, by the time it stops raining and it starts to dry out, then you guys get rain again. Oh my God. Let's see, Paranormal Monkey Pass. I know he talked about pubs in the UK and how it's more about socializing with people than drinking. I thought that was interesting. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, if you're all, everybody's locked up because of the bad weather, and then you get out and get to hang out with your buddies. It's everybody says they. Well, see, I don't know if you guys. We have lodges here for like veterans and stuff like that. That's what people usually do. They go to the lodge and they kick back and hang out with all their friends, and they'll have a few. And then we have our regular bars where usually, the drunks go hang out to get shit faced and then throw up. That's the difference between the two. I'm making cheesy potato soup. Oh yeah, maybe I should do that too, Sage. Because my husband does love a potato soup. What do you put in yours? I put bacon in mine instead of ham. I make broccoli and cheddar soup too. Love that as well. Yeah, I know. I love soup. I could live on soup. Put it that way. That's I understand. I always thought, damn, they drink a lot. The Irish do, but they can handle it. We head to the pub when it rains too, but those pubs which have open fires. Oh, okay. Nice. That's nice. Gotta have the fire to dry everything out. See, I'll be at the regular bar. The judge. Oh, well, welcome. Oh, you're new to the crew. Good morning, Judge. How are you? I'll be at the regular bar. I used to frequent the regular bar when I was younger. But then when I got to the point, like, you know what? It's a waste of money. Spending all this money on beer or mixed drinks when I could go and, it could go towards something that, is just better. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like a good drink like everybody else every now and then, but I rather use the money for something else. Good morning, dear Sandra. listening on the background. Hectic day, and our son. It's his birthday tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday to him. And Laura, keep Wednesday free. Yes, Wednesday evening is free, dear Sandra. Miss Pinky's going to be on in the morning with us Wednesday. So Wednesday's good. Actually, we're talking about all these soups and all this stuff, guys. Remember, I just put up a post about the recipes. If you still want to do the recipe thing, send them in. I started putting together. Sage sent me some stuff, so I started doing the recipe cards and stuff to put it all together to share with everybody. And I'm sure everybody would love some good soup recipes. Just like all of you guys there in the UK that have that thing for the curry, send in some. I've never had curry, and it sounds interesting. So if you could share some of those, that would be great. So people could learn how to make that. Mixed drinks, absolutely not. Straight scotch always. I was never a fan of scotch, Judge, believe it or not. I like vodka. I like a good bourbon. Rum. I enjoy rum and brandy. If scotch was mixed with something else, then it's okay. Straight up, you're brave. I can't. I don't know. It's just that I'm not a fan of the flavor. Looking forward to Wednesday, Sandra, and looking forward to Pinky and Laura. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Going to have a split viewer clash Wednesday for those of whom both mine and yours subs. No, Mark, because you go on earlier. So that's usually how, it's we get away with it. Because Pinky's in New Zealand, we're going to have her. So it's not going to be a regular, it's going to be the morning brew, but Pinky's going to be with us and I'll be interviewing her on the morning brew, letting the world know of her talents. She's so talented. If you guys haven't checked out her stuff, check it out. An Indian curry is an amazing meal. See, I've never had it. I like making curry from scratch. Don't like using jars. It's cheating. I think that's what you meant to type. Jars. Yeah, I've never made it. I've never had it. So take that back. It should be illegal to mix scotch with anything but a glass. Oh, on the rocks, Judge. Yeah, no, so many people go live now. It's impossible not to clash. I'm 8 p.m. every Wednesday. I know what you're talking about, Mark. I've been doing Wednesdays at 7 p.m. my time for 2 years. And it's just everybody's doing lives. And so people usually have to bounce back and forth or pick and choose. There's so many people doing online content that it's just going to happen. And I'm not going to switch because I already played that game in the beginning. I used to do Saturdays. And I'm thinking, okay, wait a minute. The big channels go on Saturdays. I can't compete with that. So I switched to Wednesdays, and it's been that way since. Okay, got my attention now. Morning checks done. World will keep going on. Yeah, with Sage. I haven't drank in a while now, but surely by the time Christmas comes, I will likely be drinking beer. I like foreign beers. I don't like regular beer that we have here. I don't know. It's just not. I like German beers and Irish beers. I like a strong bitter taste of the beer. So if I do drink anything here, as far as beer goes, it's the Corona, no lime. People with their lime, that ruins it. And it's very rare when I do have one. Actually, if we go out for a fish fry or something, then for some reason I've got to have the beer with it. It just, I don't know, it's weird. But that's not that often. Uh, Wayne, Wednesday's going to be a twist with a special guest. Can you guess who? Oh, Sandra, I don't know. Wow, she's got to dangle the carrot. I'm working with Wayne on a collab at the moment. Oh, nice, Pinky. Nice. I really need to get my butt together and learn how to do that stuff. I mean, I'm trying, but it's just to find the time. Very busy at the moment with it. So be back to you. Okay, that's fine, Sandra. I spent some time dating a woman from when I was in college, and she made the best curry lamb. Oh, nice. See, and lamb's my favorite. So I would love that. And see, we have an Indian restaurant that's not too far from our house, but I know it's spicy. Their food is spicy, and my husband can't take spicy stuff. It makes him sick. So I never get to go. I've never tried it because I would like to. The beer goes well with fish. Yeah, that's what it's a broiled Italian herb fish that I go to get, and it's and the beer just makes it better. It does. Yeah, most of the stuff I drink is more ale than regular beer. I'm not a regular beer fan. But when I do want one, it's like I said, the Corona or another dark ale. I prefer the bitter flavor. Beer goes well with even more beer. Oh, Wayne. Now, when I was younger, I used to drink like Molson Ale. Hello, good morning, Big Stew. How are you? Nice to see you. Um, Molson, I don't even know if they still make that. And then there was another one I used to drink was Olvie. I think that was a Canadian beer. But I got to be where I could drink like a whole case by myself. And I'm thinking, whoa, wait a minute here. This could turn into a problem. So that's when I stopped. Because I could mix too. I could drink beers and then switch to whiskey and then wine and, and be up all night and then, go take a shower and then go to work. And I'm thinking, well, that's not a good thing where you could do all of that and then still go to work. So I stopped doing that. Now I've got to be in the mood. So Miss Steph, good morning, Miss Steph. Yes, they still make Molson. Do they? Oh my God. See, that tells you how long it's been since I've had a beer. I used to like Molson. And the one, like I said, I like the Corona. My God, it's $50 a case for that stuff. Or if you get one in a restaurant, I think it's like $9 per beer. So that's like I said, I have it when I do the, I have the fish, and that's it because it's like holy crap, $9. Used to be you could buy like a whole 6-pack or something like that for $9, wasn't it? I don't remember. Sorry, you're listening while doing work errands. Oh, lurk away, lurk away. When I drink, it's vodka tonics, 4 doubles, and I'm ready. Yeah, I like vodka because you can mix it with anything. So there's always a little bit of vodka in the house, just in case. They're overcharging you for yeah. So that's why I never buy it out anywhere because it's just like unless, like I said, if it's a special treat, I was like, oh man, you got to be kidding me. But like $50 for a case, that's a lot too. Only and as much as I drink it, it'll last me probably the year. Are there any clubs or bars that do dollar corona? Wiz, I don't know because I don't go to any anymore. I pretty much outgrew the bar scene a long time ago. I rather just have a few friends over and have something at the house. But if I'm invited out, I'll go. But because usually there's always trouble. You go to a bar around here, there's always somebody that gets totally shit faced and then starts a fight. And whatever. Sandra's in lurking mode. Lurk away. We're going to be watched, guys. We're being watched. You get that feeling like there's eyes on you? Let me turn that down, guys. Sorry, my phone decides to start ringing. I forgot to put the do not disturb on. Local dive bars are the place to drink. High and bars charge outrageous prices. Oh, yeah, you're right. And see, we used to go and the bars, and we used to like pool. I used to like play pool or darts. Used to be pretty good at it. Now I probably suck, but because it's been about, I had to say 20 years. Your wallpaper, I think I know her. Oh, that's my morning photo. That's me before coffee, Sage. That was about when I was doing the club and bar scene. Now I go to a bar. It's usually cause they got a pool table or karaoke. Yeah. Oh, I know, and I do enjoy doing the karaoke. I haven't done that in a while either. I could start a fight without even being shit-faced. Yeah. That's because you're a troublemaker, Steph. Oh, wait. I don't want to offend. Ha ha ha. The posh bars even often. Oh, some of them are, yeah. Sometimes they're worse. They are because all those people got like a big chip on their shoulder, like they're above everybody else. That's when the term Karen comes into play. When you get the Karens, the whatever, you can get punched out just as quick as anybody else. Darts is fun. I haven't seen that anywhere in a while now. Yeah, I haven't been to a bar in, like I said, years, so I don't even know what they have in them anymore. Do they still have pool tables and dart boards, or do you have to go to a pool hall now to play pool? And I'm out of the loop. And we have an area here on the West End, which is all classic old buildings, and that's it's called Varick Street, and they have all of these beautiful buildings, and they're mostly bars and restaurants, and and it has like the brick sidewalks and streets, so it's really cute, and it has like little cafes, and so that's where everybody goes. And then not too far from us is actually the Matt's Brewing Company, and usually in the summertime they have oh God, I forget what they call it, but it's a summertime thing where they have a stage, live music, and then everybody goes there out in the streets and they drink, and of course there's always fights, but people are having a good time. I've watched cop cams, and these rich Karens are nuts. Yeah, they are. They are totally nuts. They think they're totally privileged, and I love it when karma kicks them right back in the face. Some local bars have a few pool tables, but there are billiards rooms around here. Yeah, we have that too. So I don't. But like I said, I don't know if the bars still had the pool. I haven't been to the bars. My band played a place where during the show they shut the taps off and raised the prices on everything. We said, "Oh wow." talk about ripping people off. It's insane. Depends on how close to a big city you are. There are pool halls. Used to have pool halls, arcades, and restaurants now. Yeah, we did have a billiards place on the other side where I am, but they we had flooding years ago, and that place actually was one of the buildings that got flooded. And they restored everything, got everything back up to snuff, and then a couple of years later, again, another big flood. And then they closed it down. I don't know where they went, but it was nice. I mean, they used to have the tournaments and all of that for the billiards people, and it was nice. I don't know if they went anywhere else though. Okay, Mark, you have a great rest of your day. Looking forward to your next live. Don't get in too much trouble. I'd say it's not really a feast unless the first fight starts at some point. Yeah, I know. Pretty much, yeah, that's how that works. The big thing now is those golf really golf. I don't do golf unless it's miniature golf. I find golf to be extremely boring. Unless I'd be driving the golf cart. Then we'd be doing donuts on the green, get in trouble, get thrown out. Okay, traveling again soon, so be lurking when that happens. Okay, Steph. Good morning, graduate. Good morning. I have not gave, damn it. It's too early to type. I get it, so no worries. And then on the holidays, yeah, if we do, holidays, then we'll have a bottle of something here, and it's usually I need it just to to recover from all the work. And that's usually wine of some kind. Unless I'm in the mood to make some kind of a mixed drink, and then it's usually a vodka something, who knows. They used to have a place you could bowl, play pool, mini golf, video games, arcade swimming. But high school kids ended up getting it shut down. Yeah, see, we have the same thing here. Good morning, Parasolo. Good morning. You got your coffee? I've noticed that, yeah, a lot of those places have closed down. And then they bitch because the kids get into trouble. Well, you close down all of the places that they went to. I think in the mall here, I haven't been in the mall in forever because there's nothing there I like. But I think they have a big, huge arcade place in the mall still. And we have mini golf places all over the place. Actually, my neighbor owns a mini golf place, so we get to go for free, which is a bonus. And now my boss needs a ride home. Tell him to take a bus. Well, you're the chauffeur now, too? Tell him when he gets in the car, say the meter's running. That'll be the last time. Guess that's me. I'm an Uber now. Yeah, I know. That's ridiculous. Well, look at it this way, Steph. You're getting paid for it. If you make the ride interesting, it'll probably be the last time he takes a ride from you, though. Wait, I'll send my husband over there, give him the ride. It'll be the last time he gets into a vehicle. My husband scares the crap out of me when he's driving. He thinks it's funny. We used to have all this. We used to have skating rinks, everything, and they're all gone. All of it's gone. And then they wonder why the kids break into buildings and get into trouble. It's because there's nothing for them to do. And it's now the winter season's coming, so let's see if they open up, because we do have a ski chalet here. Let's see if they open it up so people can go skiing. There's always a fight of, you know what it is? Somebody takes it over from the city and then they run it and then they don't pay the bills and then the city takes it back. So who the hell knows? But, we have a lot to offer here and it's just got to have good people that run it. I mean, we have a zoo, we got the ski chalet and there's tennis courts and all that fancy crap. And a lot of kids do take advantage of some of that stuff, but a lot of kids don't do outdoor stuff like that. They like gaming and stuff like that. So they need to keep those places open so they've got something to do. And of course, now the big rage is the electric bikes. So they're zipping all over town. And my husband bitches about them because they pull right out in front of you. So I don't know what they're going to do about that, but I'd like to have one of those. But those things are, wow, they're expensive. Even though I got that scooter thing for my father, which is just a skateboard with handlebars and a seat. I haven't tried it yet, but now it's too late. I'll have to wait till spring. Good morning, Sean. Actually, afternoon for you. I always forget you guys are in afternoon mode there. How are you doing today, darling? Hope it's good. The lovely Mrs. was in. Actually, yes, we were talking about. We were talking about you, Sean. Actually, last night. Ooh, talking about you. It wasn't nothing bad. So, and I hope Sandra was saying that you guys enjoyed the magazine. I hope you did. You guys looked good on the cover. It looked good. I like the way it come out. Remember, guys, if you haven't had a chance, that the November issue is out. You just have to become a member so you can get access to the link. That is my gift to everybody. All good, Laura. Just very busy. I'm sure. All right, you just gotta let me know. Did Beardo wear the blue suit? I hope so. And that you guys got it on film because I think they would be hilarious. And I know Beardo's a good sport, so he probably did. Great magazine. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm working on the December one, which is always really fun. I love the holiday ones because then you get to really decorate up the pages and make them really fun. The word find is fun. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I remember when I started adding that, I think, do this, add this so people got a little, you know, games to play in it if they want. And then the coloring pictures. I was told by somebody that the kids love it. They download the pictures so the kids can color them. So that's fun. Gotta have a little bit of everything. Keep an eye out when he goes for crosses. Ah, gotcha. Or the other one that I put in there where how many words can you make out of like the one word, like this last one was Thanksgiving. How many words can you make out of Thanksgiving? It's challenges the brain. Got to make it fun. So yeah, I started working. I already put the posts up for voting for the sexy guy or gal of the paranormal. So don't forget to go over to my page and go in the post section to cast your votes for your favorite. Actually, let's see. I think who's in the lead? Mrs. Geek is in the lead for the gals. And actually, Mark from Haunted Truth is in the lead for the guys. Ooh, Fresh Wayne. Don't forget to fondle that like button. That's right. Tickle, tickle, tickle. It really helps out. So, yeah, you got to cast your votes Send in those stories, those recipes, your advice, paranormal advice. Everybody's always looking for, especially like, when investigators are using equipment, guys, send in your reviews on how equipment works and how your opinion and how you think, the equipment works during an investigation. People like to read that stuff. Because then it makes, helps them make up their mind. Do I want to keep using this stuff or do I want to purchase this stuff? So doing a review on something like that would be great. Um, Work keeps getting in the way of my morning entertainment. That's just not right. Just tell them, sorry, I can't go to work until after my program is done. Just like this morning, my father wants to go to the post office. So he's telling me this last night. Well, I'm going to go in the morning. I said, no, you're not going to go until after my show's done. I have a schedule, Dad. So we won't be doing 3 hours this morning because I'm going to end it a little early so that he can take his walk to the post office. And it's too cold for him to take my mother out. So it's going to be a cold one today. So yeah, that'll be the decision. What do I make? Do I make soup for dinner or I don't know. I'll have to see what my husband wants me to make. And I usually go, well, I don't know. And then I go from there. He doesn't know. But if then I pick something, well, I didn't want that. Well, hey, that's you didn't give me no info, so you get what you get. Otherwise, make a sandwich. James, have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. James is running away. The thing is that I think I'm more handsome as I am a lot older. I'm 50. The rest of their youth on their side. Yes. See? Yeah. See, it's hard. It's hard when we put a stud like you up on a list like that, because you just don't, you don't think it's fair to all the other ones, Sean. I get it. It's. It's like when we have Wayne on the list, it's just he's a slam dunk, because Wayne is just that damn sexy. It's a given he's gonna win. And I try to put, everybody gets their turn to get on the list. Everybody go vote for Steph. So yeah, it's 24 degrees. 24. Yeah, I didn't even check, Sage. I didn't even check. All I know is it's cold. Oh, it's 32. We got you beat, Sage. We got you beat. So yeah, see, Wayne knows. Yeah. When you're dead sexy like Wayne, it's hard to beat, when you got somebody like that on there, I came in last in the previous votes. That's because, people already know how sexy you are. So they had to give somebody else a chance. Old age, treachery will overcome youth and energy. Every time. Yeah. You know what? The thing is that in the world today, if you're not beautiful, you're not noticed. That was just really sad, because beauty fades, guys. So all you young people out there, remember that you're not going to be hot your whole life. Oh, Stu, you voted for Steph. There you go, Steph. We had snow for the last 2 days. Oh, it's just awful. It's just awful. I know. I got to get over it. Well, I'm colder, but you got snow. Yeah, I know. Well, that's where it is. It's 32, so that's why we got the snow. It's perfect. But my rose bush keeps putting out flowers. Tell me that's not freaky. And it's got a bunch of them on them. I'm thinking about going out and snipping them all off to put them in a vase. My last beauty, of nature until spring. That was the one with Alessio in it. Wayne's World, rock music. Oh, yeah. It could have been. Yeah, because Alessio won. 48 where Sherry is. Yeah, Sherry. Oh, yeah, because Sherry, you're not too far from me. So, yeah, right now, 32. And it's supposed to go up to, that's it, 33. It's supposed to be 33 today. Woohoo! Open the pool. Good gracious. Beauty fades and tattoos sag. Yeah, they do. It's not attractive. I only have one tattoo, so I'm good. And it's on my ankle, so I don't see that sagging too much. I made sure I picked a good spot, I can't remember who else was in it. I think Mr. Gray was one of them. I think Alessio is a fine specimen. Yeah, he is. I don't know if he's listening, but yeah, Alessio is a hottie. Nothing like a sexy Italian man, 4 hours south of you. Yeah, that's right. I figured you were pretty close. I remember, oh God, it was like years ago when we lived in Missouri, and I had one of the friends out there that I met, and friends of ours moved out there with us, and my friend was Italian, and she come on in, she goes, "So is it true that Italian men are good in bed?" And I'm like, "What the hell do I know?" Go ask my girlfriend. She's the one that's married to him, not me. I have no clue. Excuse me. Just enough to melt the snow, then refreeze at dark. Yeah, that's when it's dangerous. Gravity gets you. Yeah, you were so right, Wayne. Gravity gets you first. Sage, I have a certain place tattoo. It's a gentleman's area. Nothing seems to sag yet. Oh, Sean. Uh, well, from what I've heard, Sean, uh, that area doesn't really sag. It goes up inside. So it might disappear that way. He blushed when I called him sexy Italian stallion. Oh my God, Piggy, that's great. I love it. How did I miss that one? Shit. Shutting off for the moment. Need a shower as I'm going to a gig tomorrow. Okay, Roger. Wash away. Make it all squeaky clean. On the behalf of all men of Italian descent, yes, all the rumors are true. Big Stew's got it. Yes. All the rumors are true. Damn, maybe I should have married an Italian. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. My husband's English and Irish, so it's not a drop of Italian there. English and Irish. My poor son, what a mixture. English, Irish. Oh, there's a little bit of German on my husband's side. And then my side is Lebanese and Polish. So, which could make for, a great combination, an angry drunkard. Oh, well, mine hasn't hit it. So, oh, not yet. It's like when you're really old, Sean. I've heard they from people who've worked in nursing homes. It kind of like just like tucks up back in there. So it's, yeah. Weight it down with a brick. Good morning, Kat. How are you? Barely awake. Can't chat, but lurking. It's okay. Lurk away. Oh, you made me cringe just thinking about getting that. I know. This just sounds really painful. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Of course, there's so much I could say about that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be a good girl. Because we don't exactly know where that tattoo is, but there is something I could say, but I'm not gonna. German, English, Cherokee on my mom's side, Egyptian on dad's side. Oh, that's wild. Egyptian, Cherokee. I love it. You know, it's funny how people get together and then the combination of backgrounds that makes up. That's a great list. Yeah, German, English, Cherokee, and Egyptian. Freaking awesome. Boy, I'd love to go through your family tree. Could you imagine the stuff you'd find? Have you ever done that, Kat? That would be really cool to find out what the family history is. I don't know. Only rumor I have heard was that Italian sausage is always ground. Oh, jeez, Liz. Ouch. Trust me, it don't hurt. I'm ex-tattooist. Answer to the question, yes, it does. Oh man, how did you know, Sean? Sean knew what I was thinking. So if you have like, something printed on there, then you get the full message, right? Oh man. See, we went there, but we did it in a roundabout way. Kay goes, I'm a mutt. I know, that's what I say about my son. He's a mutt. But when my mother-in-law did the family tree on their side, that's how we found out that my husband is related actually to the royal family. German English on dad's side, European Heinz, 57 on mom's side. Yeah. I don't know my family tree or history. All I know is I'm the son of my mother and father. Well, that's all that counts. Scottish, Irish, Egyptian, Viking hair. Wow. Wow. Oh, tell me, you've got to go through the family. Just do a little snooping to find out. Yeah, the further my mother-in-law dug, and it's a lot of work. Even with computers, it's a lot of work. She's like I said, he found out he's a descendant of William the Conqueror, but on one side, oh, actually, that's no, all through the father's lineage. Um, Also related to Abraham Lincoln because he married a Wilbur. And then on his mother's side, believe it or not, he's married to Johnny Appleseed. Or he's related. Sorry, what the hell am I talking about? And actually, they had a photograph of him. I don't know what the hell happened to it. So it's really cool who you find out, who you're related to back in the day. And I always, joke around with my husband. I said, well, we need to go to England and claim your title and the castle that goes with it. Because I am down to living in a castle. My husband would be like the rudest royal person you could think of. Again, no filter. So yeah, we'd probably get thrown out of the UK. Legit question: when you're getting a tattoo on, yeah, should it be? Oh, that's a good question, Stu. How did they do that? Especially if you've got words written on. I would assume. I don't know. Wow. That is an interesting question. I'm curious. I'm Welsh. My dad and my mom is Dutch and Native American. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I can't tell you about the Egyptian part of my ancestries. Oh, you can tell us. Okay, on Wednesdays. Oh, yeah, that'd be great. An interesting group of people, Egyptians. So that's, yeah, pretty curious. Same thing with the Vikings. I've always been attracted to the Vikings. But my big attraction is yeah, Native Americans. I love the way that they respect the planet and traditions and Paris lineage just goes back to Maryland, New England, the mid 1600s, and that is as far as back as I have gotten on my mom's side. That's amazing, 1600s. Doesn't that blow your mind? I've never done mine because of mine would be very difficult on both sides because of the countries that they come from. It's hard to get information uh, out of Poland and Germany, especially during the time of the war. And they burned a lot of stuff. So it would just be so difficult to find anything. And everything is still hush hush, even after all these years. Because I have an uncle who tried to do some family tree history, and they even sent somebody to Poland to speak to a priest, and they would not tell him anything. So see, everything is still messed up. And then, of course, on my mother's side, Lebanon, it's, trying to get stuff out of there ain't that easy either. So I just never bothered with it. Uh, you have to stretch it, but it does help if hard sometimes. Men and women get aroused anyway. When tattooing that area, I had to give a few women a towel. Wow. Well, yeah. Some people like that. The pain. That's kind of gross after you think about it. What did you think about doing that, Sean? Did you think, oh, Jesus, I got to do this, Oh, to each his own, I guess, right? Same thing with like piercings. I've seen people have parts pierced, and I'm thinking, oh, no way. Then it hurts just watching it. I inherited all my aunt's genealogy when she paid. Yeah, I have all my mother-in-laws, and and I have the books that were made up from previously. So we have that stuff. As far as continuing it, no, I just don't have time. I used to help her when I was dating my husband, and it was hours and hours. And that's when they had to go to the library and look through like microfilm and all that crap because they didn't have the internet and all that. And oh, it was forever. And it's just a lot of work. Bristol, that's amazing. Not when you get an unexpected shower. Oh, Sean. Oh, God. For tattoo on his. Oh, my God. That's funny. Welcome aboard. I think Jacob, that's funny, Wayne. That is funny. It's freaking hilarious. I just know I'm thinking in my head, I can hear the music playing and then boing. Oh my God. Chick in a box. That's hilarious. I know people have reasons to do what they do, but I mean, like, but those are such sensitive areas. Oh God, I just can't imagine. Can't imagine. actually was seen it done where they did a woman's nipples piercing, and I'm thinking, ow, ow. It's just, when the guys, hear about somebody got, shot in the jewels, and you're like, ouch, because it didn't even happen, but you know how that feels. I couldn't imagine poking a hole and ouch. The Jack in the Hell version would be funny. Oh my God. Yeah, no videos. Yeah. No. Just crazy. Sorry, my typing sucks today. I get it, Sage. I'm still waiting. My fingers are just beginning to work. The swelling's starting to go down, so it must be warming up because the arms lit up a little bit too. Of course, I haven't really done much yet. Wait. Thought I was gonna die last night after all that cooking, and then I had to mess the cleanup afterwards. Oh, it just seemed like forever dishes. That's the time when I do wish I had a dishwasher, but yeah, I'd have to take out a cupboard to put in a dishwasher, and I don't want to be bothered. And there's only my husband and I now, so what the hell do I need a dishwasher for? But holidays and days like last night when I cook huge meals and it takes a lot of pans, I couldn't wait to be done. And when I got done, I told my husband, "You make the coffee. I can't do it. I'm done." I'm still learning to navigate wearing a brace and typing. Oh, I know, because your arm is all messed up. So you kind of like from up top, get your arm pointed up or whatever. Yeah, that ain't fun. Actually, I was just talking to my husband about that, Sage, how you got the brace on like we wore. And I said, and then people asking me if I have a back brace for my back issues. And I go, yeah, but it makes my back hurt. So I don't wear it. My dishwasher works well. Donna gets well fed. Oh, I'm right there with Donna. Yep, I know. Because when I do have family gatherings and I'll have like cousins say, well, where's your dishwasher? And I hold my hands up right here. And they all, have dishwashers and stuff. And I'm thinking, no, it just doesn't make any sense for me to have one. It's like, well, my son and his girlfriend were both living here. And she's like, oh, where's the dishwasher? I go, you're the dishwasher. You make the mess, you wash it up. And she hates doing dishes, and I made her do it. I says, you're not going to be cooking and making a mess out of my kitchen, and I'm stuck cleaning it? I don't think so. She did it. But when they bought their house, it's got a dishwasher, so she was happy. Otherwise, she would have bought one. To be honest, the hot water feels great on your hands. Anybody that deals with pain, dishwashing is kind of like therapy. On your hands and stuff. Feels good. I just took the brace off for a bit. Now I can't blame it. Or can I? Are they going to put you through all the therapy stuff first, Sage? Or are they planning on actually doing surgery eventually? If you can avoid the surgery, that'd be great. But sometimes you just can't. And if you were like me and you ignored it for years and then it got to the point where you couldn't use your fingers anymore, then you got no choice. Wayne threatens with his Jack in a Box. Yes, we don't want to know the details of what Wayne does with his Jack in a Box. That's between him and Donna. Of course, we know Wayne would share it anyway. So I see my doctor tomorrow. It's not bad right now. We'll have to see. Oh, so maybe they could prevent you from having. I know a lot of people, like, you go through like physical therapy I've heard some people say the chiropractor has helped out with carpal tunnel. My mother-in-law had it, and she went to the chiropractor, and he fixed her up. And then she went through therapy, and it was good. She never had to have the surgery. I waited too long because I just don't pay attention when I'm not feeling good. Excuse me. I just, ignore it. Excuse me. My God. Which is a bad thing to do, I know, but, I do it to myself. And then it's more inconvenient when you have surgery because then you can't do shit. I had a Jack in the Box when I was a kid, and I used to freak my dad out because I would never jump. I could feel the click when it released. Oh yeah, I know. I never jumped either. I thought it was funny. A lot of people are afraid of them, which I find odd. But of course, maybe because it's the clown thing. A lot of people are scared to death of clowns. I never found clowns to be scary. I just thought they were funny. Well, in another instance, just like with the porcelain dolls or dolls, people are afraid of dolls. That's why I say don't come to my house. There's a ton of them. I have porcelain dolls in almost every room. I could picture you humming the Jack in the Box melody, Wayne. Do 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 do. Yeah, pop goes the weasel. You can picture that. Yeah, they're in the dark room, and all of a sudden Wayne starts humming the song, and then boing. Here I come, Donna. Run, save yourself. Yeah, I know. It would be funny. See that weird, funny shit that I do stuff like that all the time to my husband. He's like, "Get out of here," just to get a laugh out of him. The best I can embarrass my husband very easily, and it really annoys him. Still here, busy with merch store. Oh yeah, get that merch out. Yeah, I just put something new in my merch store the other day. When I was listening to, I forgot somebody's show, and I go, "Oh, let me work on this one thing." It's fun just making the stuff. It'd be great if people buy it, but it's fun to make it up. I have a good time doing that, and then it just looks so cool. And then the one latest cup that I have on there, that I have that, and I don't ever get to use it. My husband's always got it. I'm like, I like to be able to use my cup while I'm on my show, and he's already got it. And, have coffee in it, and I tell him, buy your own. I can never get my hands on the one I got. Basically, I don't know what company you're using, Sean. I go through Fourth Wall, and I really love the quality of the product. The cups are really nice. So are and I got a couple of the T-shirts. I like. It's a good quality. Better than the first one that I started using. Wasn't happy with their stuff at all. And their prices I thought were too much. I mean, I want to be able to have everybody, just like everybody else. You want people to be able to afford to get something, if they're going to buy. And who the hell wants to spend $50 on something? Some people will, which is great if, they do it. There's Roger. Speedy shower. But not everybody, has a fat wallet. So trying to make sure that it's affordable for everyone. I have a giant Paranormal Quest mug. I like to have people's stuff just so I can have it in the studio. I don't, want to wear it or ruin it. Like I have Susan, not Susan. I've got Carla's hoodie. It's an awesome hoodie, and I always tell them, "Don't touch it. You can't wear that." And I've got T-shirts and stuff from a few others, and so whenever I can afford to grab something, I do. But I like to keep it as a display so it doesn't get ruined. Yeah, don't ask Bristol about his tattoo. Roger, squeaky clean. Did you get all your bits and pieces? Aw, you have the raw mug, Sage. Yes, she does. The hardest part is trying to think about what do you put on it? Because that's what when I first became monetized and I was able to do that, I think, what the hell do I put on this stuff? I have no idea. Some people it's really easy because it just goes perfectly with their channel. So then I had, help from Carla and Bill, and they gave me ideas. I'm thinking, oh, okay. That's actually the hardest part, trying to figure out what to put on it. The last thing that I just did the other day was a Brew Crew, which I just love that, the Brew Crew. So I got that on T-shirts and all that stuff too. So it's really neat to to have something like that. I was thinking about opening a merch store with dragons and things. Yeah, see, it's easy because you just put it on there. It's awesome. Me, I thought it was just a little hard because I don't know. I just didn't know what to put with Raw Side Paranormal, but then come up with some stuff. It looks pretty good, and then the Brew Crew was easy. All those great cups and all that stuff. So it was. Your logo was kind of small in it, just so you know. Oh yeah, I had to do some adjustments. I found that out. So sorry for that. Yeah, I had to make them larger. And I changed it up. I also did doubles on one on each side. I'm still new, figuring it out, but I hope you like it. Oh, she's got a call. She's got a call. I love the look of the Brew Crew. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. So yeah, I've got that on all that stuff. I think it gets easier as you go along. Once you figure out what's, what you want to be associated with the program and the channel, it gets easier. Because like I said, when I first started doing that, I was like, oh, what the hell what do I use? I don't know what to use. Except for my icon. That's, and then when I, started the Brew Crew, that was much easier. And it's fun just playing around with it. It really is. And then when you go out somewhere, you get the looks and they'll ask, what is that? It's so fun. And then I thought that was great when Carla and Susan went to Salem, and she had actually a fan, for her show that she talked to, which just is so neat. When you come across somebody, go, oh God, I watch your show. So that makes it all worth it. It really does. Is it expensive to run your store? No. It's all free. They do all of it for you, and then they take a percentage of whatever is purchased. The first one that I went with, I forgot which the first one was that I did. For every purchase, I was only going to get like $1 or $2. Where with Fourth Wall, you're getting more from the purchase. Trying to get tired the hard way. Sugar overload. Oh, you're not going to get tired that way, Wiz. You're just amping yourself up for another 24 hours. You got to eat something that's like heavy, some comfort food. Then you'll get all like, lazy and it's snuggly and you'll pass out. Hopefully not in your chair because that's not good for your back or your neck, but because I know if I eat like, like a nice, bowl of soup or something, comfort food, yeah, then you're, oh, now I could take a nap. And it's really easy to set up, Pinky. You could go over to Fourth Wall and, that's what I would recommend. And other people use other places, but you go over there and it's pretty much self-explanatory. Helps you along the way. Any questions? And you could start instantly. And I've got a stream tonight. Yeah, so you got to get some sleep. Would you like us to sing you to sleep, Liz? Lullaby and good night. Now shut your damn eyes. Yeah, mac and cheese is good for that. Yep. Well, I'll be watching Wiz's stream later, and next thing you know, we'll hear snoring. He's going to end up passing out on us. They didn't even watch when we were watching Jimmy's. Jimmy went to sleep. We're like, where the hell did Jimmy go? I don't know how you guys do these late streams. I try, I get on and I say hello to everybody. And then the next thing you know, I wake up and it's over. Because I get relaxed and I pass out. Oh, that was priority 1 message coming in on secured chat. What is it? Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Do. Is that what you want? Good night, sweet Wiz. Good night. I got people sending me shit. Stop sending me stuff. I'm live, damn it. There, another satisfied customer. You're good, Sage. You rock. Yeah, that's what it is. Do. And that's what we'll be singing. Well, it's 3:00 in the morning, and Wiz is still awake. John Boy will stream for 5 hours. Yeah. Oh, there's sometimes when I could do a show and I could just keep going. But I figure, you're on long enough. People want to do other things, That's if I have, that adrenaline going. And then there's times like, well, I'd like to go on, but then as everybody else is on, I'm thinking, well, and I don't like to, step over onto somebody else's time. And you guys see me enough anyway, so. Don't need to do that extra, even though it helps out. Every time you do a stream, it helps out. Again, YouTube is so hard. It really is. If I'm playing a good game, I could stream like that. Yeah, because you just keep going. Like Crows. Crow is always on at some obscure hours. I never catch him. That's because he's that late night owl, and I'm not up. One of the RE games was giving me nausea for some reason. Oh, really? If I was a gamer, yeah, I could see where you would stay up because you're all engrossed in the game, and so it keeps you going. But I suck big time on all those games. My son laughs at me because he's good. And I'll be like, I can't do that. I'll watch. Of course, if I probably put effort into it, it would probably be all right. But could it be the activities in the game that are making you nauseous? Like the VR thing. My husband can't do that either because it totally knocks him out. No balance, no nothing. That affects him pretty bad. So he can't do anything like that. I was asking about doing a channel. I don't have the equipment or the room or the energy to do it. You know what, Sage? I've seen people do shows. They have a spot set up in a closet. Then I watch some people that are just sitting in their living room and they do it from their phone. So, it all depends. You work with what you've got. I mean, when I first started doing this, I was in my shop in the corner. And that's when we used to use a background so that nobody could see, because who wants to look at all of that shit that I got in the shop, tools and shelves and all, filled with supplies and stuff. So I used to cover the background up, but it was like a corner in the shop. And then when my son moved out, I said, that's it, I'm claiming the room, my studio. And yeah, it took me 2 days to get the studio up and running. I could play Pong. Yeah. Sage, you're like me. We're Atari. We're Atari days. A joystick and a button. So I told myself, that's the hardest part. It's not maybe the game per se. It's the controller. Once I learned what all the buttons and levers and crap are for the controller, then I would probably be pretty good. But I just don't put any effort into it. I don't have time for it. I don't. My blood test results indicated I have lots of inflammation. Doctor phoned and asked me to come in for an appointment to see what to do about a bunch of my results. So you got to do a little tweaking, huh? Give me Cubert. Oh my God, I remember Cubert. Oh, Steph. She's making us feel old. Cubert. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that game. I know a guy who's a gamer and he has kids and don't work. I don't understand this. Well, does he have a channel? Maybe he's making some damn good money off of being a gamer. You didn't even need the button for the Pac-Man. That's right. Yep. You just move that joystick back and forth. Freaking hilarious. Yeah, Laura, blame the controller. It is, Wayne. The controller just totally screws me up. So someday I have my son show me all the uses for whatever. The only one that I ever played was that, and I always forget the stupid name of it. And I told you guys where I would shoot the hookers or run them over with the car. That's all I was able to do. I was totally screwed when Mario come out. My husband could play these games. I stink at it. Now that's for some of our big events are done. I'm going to set my gear back up and make videos. I've been on stage most of my life, but for some reason I'm a little nervous. Stu, I need you to come on here one time. Would you be willing, Stu? Would you be willing to come on a show and entertain us? I know how you feel. If I had to do this on a live stage, total stage fright. That's why I never went into entertainment. Yeah, Lord, we believe you. Wayne, you're a troublemaker. Uh, oh, no, say so. I'm a troublemaker. Hubert was fun, but I didn't like the controls. Harvey Headbanger. No, I never heard of that one. Don't think I'm that entertaining. Oh, well, we're going to have to set something up. We're going to have to set something up. I tried COD with my girls and I couldn't figure out to move them. So now I just watch. Yeah, this is what it is. I don't know how that you don't know how to use a controller. You don't know how to make a move or jump or do all those special things that they do. And I enjoy watching the gamers. I think somebody needs to do a video to explain it all to us. I mean, I'm sure there's other ones out there that will probably explain, but I'm talking just in our own community, just explain how that stuff works. Came in while doing errands, and I'm back on the road again. Oh, you got to give your boss the ride, or did you already do that? See, Sage is up for it. Stew. We'll have to set something up. I thought you were talking about Crowbert. Nope. It was a game called Cubert. Oh my God, that was just like, that's old. I guarantee, and I don't even have a controller. So if I was to join in on a game with somebody, with these guys, you guys would see how bad I'd be dead within the first like 10 seconds. Everybody would come out and come after me because I know I was easy pickings. I'm really good at Fortnite. Everybody just plays it. Can't do it. I like to get like an old controller for my son, hook it up, and it's bad, guys. It really is. I'll be like, what button do I push? My husband plays one. I don't even know what the hell it's called. But he does all these, operative things, where you got helicopters and all this stuff. And I said, I don't even know what the hell it's called. He plays that one all the time. Hang on. Atari joystick is like peeing in the wind. It goes in any random direction. Oh, I know. You remember bitching when you used to play Pac-Man? And you're doing that, and you want him to go. You say, I didn't make him go that way. The damn thing didn't go the way you wanted it to. That was the big glitch for Atari. Good morning, PM. How are you? And actually, I still have. It was an all-in-one Atari game. It was just the joystick. You plug it into your TV, and it had all the games on it. I still have one of those. My original Atari, I actually, back in years and years ago, I worked with a woman and we were good friends, and she didn't have the money to buy her kids a gaming unit. So we didn't use the Atari anymore. So I gave that to her with the games to wrap up to give to her kids for Christmas. And it was great to do. I was happy to do it, but now years have gone by. I wish I would have kept it because I would have liked to have revisited all those games. And not for not the original Ataris were some good bucks. And we had the paddles and the joysticks and all the games. But yeah, I gave it all to her so her girls could have had a gaming system. Because we had already upgraded to the Nintendo. So I figured, why keep the Atari? Just waking up so a little blurry. That's okay. Get a little bit of that coffee or tea in you and makes those eyes pop right open. I'm finally starting to feel like I can function. And of course, the pain that I had in my arm is now going up into the neck. So yeah, after I'm done here, I'm just gonna have to grab that Tylenol. I asked AI to make an image for me. I wanted the word troubleshoot, and it created the image of I rolled trouble trouble strout. What the hell is that? Yeah. I found out actually through Emmy PDX. She was helping me with some music, so I didn't get in trouble on here playing copyrighted stuff. AI, you have to be very specific on what you want. So in the description, you have to be do a lot of detail, explaining what you want for it to come up with what you want. Yeah, so you have to ask the right AI to make words. You got to just, which then I go, okay, now, because it was Suno. She did the music at Suno for me. And I'm thinking, now I know how this works. Because every time I would do it, it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. And I didn't realize that you had to be very descriptive to get exactly what you were looking for. I mean, right, Wiz, perfect example. He goes probably very in depth on his description to come up with that great stuff that he does. So I'm restricted to Copilot work. Yep. And the description has to be so specific. Yeah, see? And I never knew that. And I just found that out just before Halloween. Because I wanted spooky Halloween music for the show. And everything that they claimed was copyright free was BS. And I didn't get any copyright strikes, but I got flagged on a couple of them, and I had to take the music off. And then I was good again, in the world. But I gotta get it correct, and then it misspells the word different. It's like it's programmed to do it. Yeah, drives you nuts. Hey, Phil, how's it going? Too descriptive AI will only take so much. So you guys use that more than we do because that's what you do. So I think if you do a video, put it out there and tell people, well, this is how you do this. Because a lot of people would like to use it and they're not using it to the full ability because they don't know how. I didn't know how descriptive I had to be to get a certain sound or certain words or AI is completely changing my job. I work in bank operations, and it's crazy what you can do. It's scary too, Al, or Stu. Al, what the frick, man? Look at the right words, Laura. It's scary. I did see a video where they're saying that, and it had to do with YouTube. How people are going to have to step up their game with YouTube because they're going to be very strict with this AI stuff. And a lot of people are getting their channels shut down. So please, everybody that's using this stuff on there, make sure you got it all good and it's okay because yeah. Not only prompts, you need meta tagging. Yeah. See, there's so much that people don't know. For on your forehead. Don't let it stress you out, Sage. So yeah, that would be like, I use Copilot to create Copilot training. All of these things. I'll see just in this short amount of time, all of this stuff has changed so dramatically. But I think, if you do like a live, Liz, and you do that when you're creating, go into detail on how you do the creating. It helps people understand what you guys go through. Because I know you guys, and I've heard it, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard it. What you and Phil do. Well, they're just creating. It's how hard can it be? It's not even their stuff. The computer's doing it. It's not easy, guys. I've tried it several times, and it's not easy. And it just does not come out the way I like it. It's okay. I stopped beating my head when the keyboard color changes to red. Oh. Yeah, I keep mine multicolored, my keyboard. And thank God it lights up because it's so dark in the studio. I don't have bright lighting in here. So when I had the black keyboard, I couldn't see I couldn't see shit. I couldn't type. It's bad. Main thing YouTube wants to see with AI is that it's transparent. People aren't trying to pass it off something unreal or something real. Yeah, exactly. You're exactly, and that's the video I watched. That's what the guy touched base on. How you get a lot of these content creators who are falsifying evidence and stuff that they found or stuff that they do. Oh, and then the false recommendations where you could make $1,000 a day, and it's, that's all false stuff. And from what I heard, he said that YouTube's going to be cracking down on it. He said there's a lot of big channels that actually had their channels taken away because of the AI falsities. So you got to be careful, guys. Now, Wayne, is that how you are creating yours as well? Is through Suno? It's a great tool. It really is. We just need to learn it, how it works. So many ins and outs. Just like regular editing programs. When you edit your videos and stuff like that, it's so much stuff to do, to learn. And I'm getting there little by little. I'm still not going to edit videos, guys, but I'm learning. I'd rather just put it out there raw. I sat through all the YouTube videos and read all the info that makes sure my channel is run correctly. That's yes. Good for you. Oh, okay, Wayne. Yeah. Plain and simple. Yeah, there you go. There's a setting in the studio at the bottom of each video where you can select that it was made with AI. However, it doesn't exactly say AI. It meant AI. Oh, see, there's, and a lot of people don't pay attention to those settings. Oh, no. No, not the snow off your car. And the brushes in the trunk. Yeah. Get at the broom. Grab the broom, graduate, from the house. Just wipe off the bristles first before you use it. You might have like dirt or something in it. It'll scratch the paint. Yep. You write your songs. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. When you're doing the description, you gotta be detailed so that it comes out the way you want. All right. Once everybody learns how to do that, then you're gold. Alter content. Do any of the following describes your content. Make a real person appear to say or do something they didn't say. Yes. And that's what's been going on. Like what a lot of the stuff they put out now on here, um, I use the royal family, for example. Oh, they did this, Prince William did this to Camilla, and then, it's all AI generated. So that is the issue that YouTube is addressing, that they don't want you to put out false information and using other people's faces. It'd be like, oh, Wiz and Phil are at odds with each other over, this program. And so, and it's all just AI generated. but it catches people. It's clickbait. It's just, that's all it is. I don't have to practice or the hyperfocus right now for music AI currently playing with graphics. Yeah, it takes all that stuff takes patience and time, and we got to find the time. And mine's not a music channel, so I just don't put any effort into it right at the moment. Or Phil and Wiz, that's their thing, man. That's their content. So they're the masters. So far, I'm still getting a bunch of AI crap on my feet. I see it all the time. It takes a lot more work to get songs how you want it to sound that people think. Exactly. Yep, well, that's what it is. Yeah, misinformation, and that's they're cracking down on it. But you know what? The large content creators are going to find a way around it because there's always a loophole that they find, or maybe because YouTube doesn't touch them because they bring in the views. I don't know if there's favoritism there. It could be. I'm not. I don't know, but you know, we just need to worry about our channels because we're smaller and we struggle as it is to get where we are and to continue. So yeah, we got to just make sure we don't cross any of those lines. If you suck, you've been working on your channel for 2 years and then you make one stupid mistake and then they shut it down and it's over. I've been transforming, animating original work. Yeah, that's a lot of work. I follow somebody on Facebook. I forget their names, and the stuff they come out with is incredible. And I would have loved to have had some of that for the Halloween show. It was amazing. And I even told them that I said the work you do is fantastic. I just can imagine the hours they put into it because it looks real. And it was proper spooky. And I'm thinking, oh, God, if I could have just had something like that, that would have been awesome. But I don't know how to make any of that stuff. Not yet, anyway. YouTube makes some changes before they can be aired. Yeah, because like I said, when I did the music and it said it was free for me to use, I used it. But then later on that day, I got flagged and I got a notification that I had to remove the music because it wasn't free. And I'm thinking, well, then why was it on a free site? Don't put it on the site if it's not free. Right now I can't afford to pay for a subscription to Suno because I created stuff on there, but it says on there if I'm going to use it on any of my lives that are monetized, I can't do it unless I purchase the rights to it. So that's just another thing I have to work towards. Maybe when things get better. But right now, everything I have to use as far as extras has to be. I got to create it on my own. It's got to be free. Yeah, that's what I would get the notice. I can't use it commercially. So that yeah, when the Halloween I wanted to have for the show that the spooky music and everything I come up with, I was getting flagged. So I said to hell with the music. I just forget it. And I don't like to ask people either because then people got enough of their own stuff to do. So I just work with what I got. Someday, Lord. Yeah, someday. Yep. When we all become those big YouTube rock stars. It's wild. I'm using AI to scan all of my emails, chats, files, notes, and compared it with my goals and drafts. My year-end performance reviews. It took about 4 seconds. It generates my entire year. Isn't it just something? It just blows your mind. If music is close to something else, you get flagged. Yeah, see what it was. I was off a site. They claimed that all the stuff was copyright free, and I was like, okay, well then I can use it. But no, it's not true. They aren't all free. You really got to pay attention. And then there were some that, yeah, they'll let you use it, but you have to share the monetization with them. And so there was catches to all of it. Only a few of them are free. And I have music here that's provided by Restream, but it's not anything that goes with, my channel, especially for the Halloween. I mean, they come up with some spooky stuff for Halloween that they let us use, but it still wasn't what I was looking for. I have to review newsletter articles and make suggestions. I don't use them to write them, though. Right, right. Well, see, it's a good tool where if you do need it to help you with the wording of what you're writing, and it'll help you reword it in a correct way, then that's great. Oh, play them backwards. Hey, good idea. And then I had something. Actually, I think I had this conversation with Bill. If I took sections of music and then rearranged it and made it my own, does it still fall under the original copyright? Seeing that you're changing it? There's a question for you, Wiz and Phil. Because like if you get a recipe from somebody and you change one ingredient, then it's not the original recipe anymore. It's your recipe. So it kind of voids the copyright or ownership of that recipe because you've changed, and it could be just one thing. I know it works for that, but does it work for music or, I don't know, clip art or something like that? You're changing something. These are things I don't know. Okay, you have to heavily alter it. Okay. So it is possible. Very interesting. Because I thought about doing it again for Halloween because I was in a crunch and I'm thinking, okay, well, what if I take several songs and then alter it and make it my own from several other pieces of music? But I was told that no, you can't do that because it'll flag the original copyright. And I'm like, oh, all right, well, then don't bother. Ask Vanilla Ice and Queen. He added one extra beat to Under Pressure for Ice Ice Baby. It cost him. I do remember that. That's right. I do remember that. Under Pressure, one of my favorites. Yeah, see, these are the things that we all need to, if we're going to do these kinds of things, we need to learn and figure it out. Well, guys, we have hit the 2-hour mark. It's been a great morning chat. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Like I said, I wanted to end it early today because Dad's got to head out to the post office. So I'm on mom watch. Too cold to take her out. So I got to go downstairs and watch her so Dad can do what he's got to do. Thanks for the education, guys, on the music. We really appreciate it. I'm serious. If you guys do get a chance to ever put together something where we can watch how that process is done in detail. I mean, I know you guys have shown editing stuff, but from step one is, I think, where people need to see. A lot of people are visual learners, so they like to see you do it. It helps them understand better. Pretty much the original cannot be identifiable. Oh. When I post cover songs in the comments, I state that I don't own the rights, and I put who the artist is, and it is copyright material, but says the artist allows my use of it. Yeah, see? That's a good step because otherwise you get flagged. Time to go and dig out the car. I'm so sorry. Don't get too cold. But yes, thanks to all of my mods as always. Thanks to all you guys to hanging out this morning. You guys are the best crew ever. Keep warm, guys. I'm going to try to keep warm. And have a great, great day. I'll see you guys all in chat somewhere out there in internet land, or Wednesday morning when I interview the lovely Miss Pinky. So guys, don't miss out on that one. Hello, Raven. Oh, we're just signing off, Dolly. I've got to end early today. See, and you missed the gaming segment because she's just like, the gaming queen. So until Wednesday, guys, or later on, who's on later on tonight? Jeff. So if you guys we'll see each other. We always do. Everybody have a great day. Stay warm. Try not to get into too much trouble. Until then, guys, I'll see you later.